What's up and welcome to my channel, E Smells Good. I'm E. I hope you're smelling good, but more importantly, I hope you're feeling good too. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you my top 5 most worn fragrances during the month of March. We're going to kick off the list with one that is no stranger to this channel, and that is going to be YSL Myself. Bergamot, Orange Blossom, Ambrofix, and Patchouli is what you're getting from this. It comes across very clean, almost like a fabric softener type of a scent. This is one that is extremely versatile, and I'm honestly starting to realize that it might be one of my favorites in my entire collection. And honestly, making these top 5 most worn for the month videos is what made me realize that this is one that consistently makes the list. It's really hard to see the juice level through this black bottle, but it's down to about right above the S in the YSL logo. And when you have a collection as large as mine, wearing a fragrance that often really does show just how much you enjoy that fragrance. I will say predominantly this is one that I've been wearing for the gym. I have a travel size 10 ml bottle that I just kind of continuously refill from the big bottle. I keep that in my gym bag, and it's one that I reach for quite often. So to kick off the list, we have probably my favorite currently from the house of YSL, Myself, the Eau de Parfum. Next up on the list is going to be from the house of Versace, and that is going to be Eros, the original Eau de Toilette. Green apple, mint, tonka bean, vanilla. This is a very fresh yet sweet and vanillic scent. This is one that personally I will not stop preaching that it is more versatile than people let on. When it was initially released and introduced to the fragrance community, it was touted as a clubbing scent. Don't wear this unless you're going to parties. Well, I'm here to tell you, I wear this to work, I wear it to the gym, I've worn it on dates. I can't really think of many occasions that I have not been able to successfully pull this fragrance off. During this month, as spring began to roll in, this is one that I found myself reaching for very heavily. Part of the reason is because we had a lot of days where the weather just did not know what it wanted to be. I would start off the morning and it would be freezing cold. I'm talking, you got to go out and defrost your car type of cold. And then we would get up into the low 70s by the time I got off of work. So for those days where it seemed like the weather did not know if it wanted to stay in winter, if it wanted to move on over to spring, this is one that I continuously reach for. Like I said earlier, I wore it to the gym, I wore it to work, I even wore it on a couple dates with my girlfriend, and it did garner quite a few compliments over this month. It's a really good performer, and it's a bit of a fresh fragrance that also at the same time satisfies my sweet tooth. And as we continue into the season of spring, I definitely see myself reaching for this more and more. As it heats up, I'll probably reach for this more so in the evenings than during the daytime, but this is one that definitely will get a lot of wear this season. So once again, from the house of Versace, we have Eros. Next, we're gonna have my little itty bitty tiny bottle of Perriellis 360 Red. Now this has been a go-to gym scent for me. In this, you're getting some citruses, you're getting a bit of an aquatic, woody nature, but where this one kind of takes its own twist is that it throws in a note of cinnamon. This is very, very similar to the original Acqua di Gio from Giorgio Armani, but like I said, it just has that slight twist from the sweet, spicy element of cinnamon. I found this little bottle for like $6 at Ross, and I just could not pass that up. Bought it probably midway through March, and I've been wearing it heavily to the gym since then. This is one that as it begins to warm up outside, I'll probably reach for it even more so just for regular occasions. But for right now, I've been sticking to just keeping it in my gym bag and reaching for it on those days. Performance on this one is pretty good. I'm getting it anywhere from 6 to 8 hours, and that's really good for a fragrance that can be found for below $20. Yet another one that I found myself coming back to time and time again this month, that is Perriellis 360 Red. Our second to last one is going to be from the house of Alexandria Fragrances, and it's going to be the Runway. This is going to be Alexandria's take on the Amouage Reflection Man DNA. In this one, you're getting some white florals, woods, and a little bit of a spice nature to it. And the patchouli and the sandalwood give it a bit of a creamy base. This is one that as I revisited it over the month of March, I was honestly astonished by its performance. The first day that I reached for it, I got about 12 to 14 hours of longevity with it. The other days that I reached for it, I wasn't actively trying to track how long it lasted. I just was enjoying the scent, but it definitely was getting me through a full work day as well as still kind of lingering on my skin as I went to the gym. Extremely versatile, definitely signature scent worthy. This is one that if you're someone who just wants to have one fragrance, I could see this being it. It's clean, it's masculine, it's sophisticated. There's really no occasion that I could not see this being worn for. It's perfectly suited to wear to work. You could wear this for a date. There's really just no situation where you could not pull this fragrance off. This is one that really sparked a lot of dialogue for me, and if you caught the video that I dropped maybe a week ago, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm a huge fan of the Reflection Man DNA, and I've really been debating with myself if I wanted to just save up and get myself a full bottle of Reflection Man. But as I revisited this one during the month of March, I really began to wonder, could I just get the Runway and be fine? I mean, it smells almost identical to Reflection Man. I have done a side-by-side comparison, and to my nose, there's minimal difference, but the longevity of this one is leaps and bounds better than Reflection Man. During the month of March, this is one that really caught me by surprise. I'm loving it, and I'm honestly considering getting a full-size bottle. I received probably 2 to 3 compliments this month wearing this one at work and a couple from my girlfriend. This is definitely one that I could see being highly complimented in your collection if you do add it. I would say by far this was the standout star of my March lineup. Once again, from the house of Alexandria Fragrances, we have the Runway. Last on my list for most worn fragrances during the month of March is going to be Emerald Isle from Parfums Vintage. This is going to be their take on the Green Irish Tweed DNA from Creed. You're getting that violet leaf, the lemon verbena, lavender, sandalwood, ambergris, everything that makes Green Irish Tweed what it is, you're finding it in this. I wore this one quite a few times to work. I know in particular, I definitely reached for this on St. Patrick's Day. I thought it'd be cool to wear a green fragrance for St. Patrick's Day. As far as compliments goes, I think I only got 1 compliment this month on this one, which I don't care that much about compliments, but I know a lot of people out there do. But this is one that I know I smell good when I'm wearing it. Even if no one tells me, I know I smell amazing when I have this on. I wore this one to work quite a few times. It's a very professional scent. This is one that can easily be dressed up. I don't have to dress up for work, but I still like to wear those type of scents from time to time, and this one served me very well. I also wore this one quite a few times, just running errands, going to the store, doing things around the house. Just for whatever reason, I guess I just craved this scent a bit during the month of March, probably because spring is beginning to start, and this is definitely one of the fragrances that really makes me think of the season of spring. This is another one that as we continue to go further into the season, I'm going to be reaching for this one more and more. Probably even on through the summertime, I'll continue to reach for this. As long as the weather is not scorching hot, this is definitely one that will get play in my rotation. In my opinion, one of the best takes on that Green Irish Tweed DNA and one of my most reached for fragrances during the month of March, we have Parfums Vintage Emerald Isle. That's going to be it for my list today. Drop a comment down below and let me know what you wore the most during the month of March. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It does so much to support this channel. And until next time, peace.